I'm sure you like how these carpeting plants look like. You should stop buying them and start propagating your own plants for free. Use my propagation method. Look at these healthy roots. They look even better than those from nurseries. The carpeting plants are most expensive and hard to get for your aquascape. I will show you this nice and simple way to get them cheaper. You just need some plastic containers. I use these cheap food trays. This will cap and seal the substrate and will make sure layers won't get clogged. It's also porous and will provide space for beneficial bacteria. These first two layers aren't mandatory, so if you don't have them, you can go straight to the next layer. In this pot I have some old soil. It's used so it has organic matter and of course beneficial bacteria. And it's also free. It's nice to recycle when you can because aquascaping is an expensive hobby. Now I will show you how much I can cover with only a single pot of cuba from Tropica. I washed it before. Just use this pro tip to get the most out of a pot of cuba in vitro pot. Just make as tiny portions as you can out of this initial cuba. We already cover a lot with this, but this method needs some time. You'll need some patience. I'll just try to insert it a bit more to make sure it stays wet all the time. You don't have to plant it very well because it won't float. There obviously won't be any water, so it doesn't have anywhere to go. It doesn't have to be planted. Just lay it on the substrate and the roots will find their way in the substrate. In the last tray I will use some eleocaris, less than a cup. Planted like I would normally do in my fish tank. This method will save you a lot of money. Every day you just sprinkle it with raw water. You can add ferts inside, but I don't. I just rely on this substrate to give me nutrients. Too much water, mold will form, and that's not a good thing. You can put this near the window to have some natural light, or on the edge of your tank. You need to open them from time to time so the CO2 comes inside. It's been exactly 3 weeks since I started this experiment. Every day or every couple of days I would sprinkle with water. Here is the status. Eleocaris parvula, I needed it so I use it. Whipping moss. Doesn't need substrate to grow, just the plastic, and sprinkle some water on it, maybe some ferts, and it's enough. Out of the 4 cuba, 3 of them growed really well. These 2 were from the root portion. They basically grew out of almost nothing, just some mushy in vitro roots. Nice growth, healthy growth. Unfortunately, one of the best looking until now trays with HC cuba got this mold issue. 2 days ago it was just fine, and now this happened, and in less than 48 hours I lost a big part of the tray. Maybe I can save these unaffected plants, but I'm not sure about that. It's no problem, it happens. Maybe I didn't open often enough for ventilation. I will drain some water from the trays to prevent this from happening. Carefully drain a part of the water. I will remove this and see you guys in 3 more weeks. I need to be extremely careful, only add what's super healthy to limit the contamination. I have no idea why this happened, probably lack of ventilation, but it spread extremely fast. The growth on this is amazing. I will use it for my Dutch tank and for my iwagumi. Just want to show you the root system. It's absolutely amazing. I can use this to spread it more or just plant it in my tank. Such a nice root system you won't ever have on vitro growth plants. Okay friends, now put this method to good use. Hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Look at this Monte Carlo as well. Such a nice and healthy growth. Thanks for watching. And a big shout out for Aquascaping Cube. I learned this method from him. He also has some great content on his channel.